Good morning. We have seen how the phase rule can be derived. Then we have successfully applied that phase rule for one component system. Now, today we are applying the phase rule for a two component system. Now, in two component system, C is 2, minimum phase which will exist will be 1, so F comes 3. So, if F is 3, we need some three-dimensional paper to plot the graph. But for the simplicity, if we want to plot the graph on a simple paper, graph paper, simple plain paper, what we do? We consider only two variable and the third variable is kept constant. Out of these three, we keep one variable constant and we call that system as a condensed system. This is a condensed system. This we are doing only just for the sake of simplicity. The experimental measurement of temperature and concentration. So we carry the whole process under atmospheric pressure. So keeping pressure constant. So that means this F is equal to C minus P plus 2. We keep it as C minus P plus 1 and call it as a reduced phase rule. And the phase diagram will be consist of temperature concentration graph. Broadly, there are three types of the two component systems. Type 1, type 2, type 3. Type 1 in which two components they do not react with each other but simply mix into each other. For example, lead silver system which we are going to study today. In one type, they are going to form a compound and that compound has congruent melting point. That means it is stable up to melting point and at the melting point it melts to give the liquid of the same composition as that of a solid. When condensed, it will again come to the same composition. Example is FeCl3 H2O system. And in one type, in which component react to form a compound with incongruent melting point. The two components form a compound and this compound may not be stable up to the melting point. On heating, it will decompose. It may decompose or can convert to another composition. So, on a same temperature, we cannot melt it or the melt cannot solidify into the particular composition, same composition. So, it is with incongruent melting point. In the syllabus, we have to study this. When the two components are not reacting, that is the simplest system, the two components are not reacting with each other. The phase diagram for such system is this. This is simple eutectic systems. It is a two component condensed system. Why we are calling it as a condensed system? Because we are saying the reduced phase rule. In this, the two components A and B, they are completely miscible in the liquid state. And on cooling, they give pure A or pure B. And the phase diagram consists of curve AC. Freezing point curve AC. Solid to liquid freezing. The point A represents freezing point of A. Curve AC, freezing point of A falls by the addition of B to A. This is impurity. This is acting as an impurity. When B is added to A, definitely freezing point, there will be depression in freezing point. Phi, freezing point of A will decrease. Solid A is in equilibrium with liquid solution of B in A here. Curve BC, it is a freezing point curve of B. Point B is the freezing point of B and along curve BC, there is an equilibrium between solid B and the solution of AB. Now we have to apply the reduced phase rule and we will see that here all these two curves are univariant, means having 1 degree of freedom. Now here eutectic point, this we call it as a eutectic point. In one component system we have discussed triple point. Here we call it as a eutectic point, point C. That is a Greek word, that is easily melting. And the corresponding composition is known as eutectic composition, and the temperature is eutectic temperature. The mixture of component A and B at point C, here, whatever may be the mixture, it has the lowest temperature, TE, and below that liquid cannot exist. The form which exists is solid only. It has a definite melting point and it is not be regarded as a compound. This is not a compound because A and B are not reacting. This is not a compound, that is just a composition of A and B. The components, they are in stoichiometric proportion. Now we can separate it on microscopic observation. Now the core contains area, that is the area above the core AC and BC, this area. As we are talking about area, that means degree of freedom are 2 bivariant system. Now in this we have to see the effect of cooling also. Cooling means if we take a point and if we are going to decrease the temperature, we will reach here. If we take point here, we will reach here, like this. We will suppose a cooling which is represented by the dash line. We come to Y. What happens at Y? This is the composition. We start it cooling. We gradually reach to this composition. What happens here? Here some solid A will separate out. And equilibrium will shift towards this curve. And the change in composition temperature, this continues till we reach to the eutectic point C. At point C, what happens? Solid B also separate out. Thus the area below AC and above TE means this area. There exist two phases. What exists here? Solid A and the solution of AB. System is bivariant. Similarly, cooling the solution BA. On the other side, again we will go, suppose we are going from this to this, again we will see here solid B will separate and again we will reach to the point C. So this will be solid B and solution of A and B. If the solution just above eutectic point, suppose we are taking this composition, if it is cold, then it's simple. We will directly reach to eutectic mixture straight away. Now since below this line no liquid can exist, so the entire area represents solid A or solid B, no mixture. This solution will not exist. So below this line no liquid phase exists. So this is eutectic point. Same phase diagram, same phase rule is of lead silver system. Now in lead silver system, core AC, BC, this is eutectic point naturally. This is the eutectic composition. This is 100% silver. This will be the melting point of silver naturally. This is 100% lead. That means this is the melting point of lead. So again, if we discuss core AC, freezing point core, A is freezing point, melting point of silver 961. It shows that addition of lead. So what happens here? It is pure silver. Here some lead added lead. It decreases the melting point and we are going along this curve. Same thing we can discuss about the curve BC also, representing the melting point of lead at 320 degrees Celsius, and addition of silver lowers the melting point. And along this curve, the system is monovariant system. About eutectic point, as we have discussed, These two curves intersect at this point, eutectic point, and the degree of freedom as it is point. So the degree of freedom at this point is 0, non-variant point. It has fixed composition 97.5, 2.5 like this. Temperature is 303 degree. As 303 degree we can get this composition. And the area below AC, again as we come down we can see that the solid silver separate out with some solution of PbNag. The reverse situation happens if we cool the composition from this point. We will reach to here. As the solid lead separates, then we will gradually reach to this point, eutectic point. Now, this phase diagram is useful in the Pattinson process, that is for the desilverization of lead. Lead, we know that galena, PbS, that is the ore of lead, it generally has silver. When galena is processed for extraction of the lead, some traces of silver pass into it. Because silver is soluble in lead, just we have seen that. To some extent, the lead thus obtained is known as argentiferous lead. The desilverization of lead is carried out, which can be easily understood from the phase diagram, just we have seen. This process of recovery of silver from the argentiferous lead, it is based on the fact which are shown in the diagram. The argentiferous lead containing small amount of silver less than 0.1%, it is melted well above the melting point of pure lead 320, so that the system consists only liquid phase. We come along the axis XY. Let the point X represents, suppose this is molten lead. It is then allowed to cool when the temperature of the melt falls along the line XY. Without any change in the concentration. Here, along this line, concentration is not changed. Whatever may be the composition of silver and lead, that are constant. Just we are decreased the temperature. We reach to the point Y. As the temperature corresponding to the Y on the curve BC is reached, solid lead begins to separate out. Solid lead begins to separate out. And the solution would contain relatively large amount of silver. On further cooling, more of the lead separates, which we have to remove with the help of some spoons, perforated spoon. We have to separate that lead. And the solution becomes richer and richer in silvers. See, we are moving towards silver axis. It is richer in silver. And we travel along the curve until we reach to the point C, eutectic point. At C, this alloy has 2.5% silver and 97.5% lead. This is treated for the recovery of silver. This process is employed in the Pattinson process for increasing the relative portion of silver in the alloy. The relative increase in the amount of solid lead that separates out and in the proportion of silver in the melt on cooling, it is shown in the diagram. Now, in lab, we have to go through the cooling curve. What is this cooling curve? Melting temperature of any pure material. Suppose we are taking one component system. Consider an example of one component system. What happens in one component system? The solid and liquid, they exist co-together in the equilibrium. When cool, temperature of the molten material will decrease till melting point is reached. At this point, the material will start to crystallize, leading to the evolution of latent heat at the solid-liquid interface, maintaining a constant temperature across the material. Melting point. We can see that when we start melting, the temperature stops. Here also we are cooling, but the temperature stops. Steady cooling. Once solidification is complete, again The arrest in the cooling during solidification shows melting point by a time temperature curve. So this is for a one component pure system. Liquid to solid, all the liquid is converting to the solid here, and now again solid with decreased temperature. But what happens when the system has two or more components? The diagram becomes this. Now, solidification of the whole sample when there are two phases. It results in again a simple cooling curve, just like that of single component system, but with some slight variation. Now, the liquidus temperature, it is the temperature above which the system is entirely liquid. Then, when there is a mixture of solid A, liquid B, everything, if there is a mixture, then the decrease is not sharp, but it is like this. Here, only liquid. Here, mixture. Here, only solid. So, slope of the graph will tell you what is the composition. Here is only liquid, here is only solid, but this curve, it represents the mixture having liquid, mixture, solid, like this. This method is used to map the phase boundaries also. Just we have seen such type of phase diagram. Now, suppose as a sample cools from point A, suppose we have taken this point A. Now we are cooling it. This liquid will go from A to B as it is purely liquid, and now we are going to B. Liquid temperature is decreasing, so we are along this curve AB. Sharp decrease. But what happens here? Along BC, some liquidous material also exists. Some solid also exists. There is a mixture of solid and liquid. That's why the slope will change from B to C. Just we have discussed this one like this. Here also there is a change in the slope. Once we reach to the C, here surely there is only one solid. So the temperature halt will occur. What is temperature halt? All the liquid will be converted to solid. Till then there will be no fall in temperature. That is known as temperature halt. Here what is happening? All the C will be converting to the solid. That's why the temperature stops decreasing till all will convert to solid. This is temperature halt. As soon as this is reached, we can know that this is their eutectic halt. Once all the composition is converted to solid, we come to here, and now if again we are decreasing the temperature along CD, again we can see the temperature of the solid decreases with sharp slope. So this is also one of the method to find out the phase diagram in the lab. But a precaution of careful decrease in temperature with time should be arrested properly, so that we can find out the sharp and the changes in the slope pattern, so that we can construct this point, this A and B. Surely it will be in the liquid phase. This decrease, that means along the mixture. This B point will be this. This halt means we reach to the eutectic composition, and after that we have reached to this. So we can plot the phase diagram in the laboratory by the careful cooling curves like this. Suppose I am taking the system at this point. So surely what happens? This is the pure component. So sharp decrease from liquid to solid, halt, where all the liquid will convert to solid, and then again sharp decrease. This sharp decrease, halt, again sharp decrease. Similarly, if we take at the melting point B, what will happen for pure B? Again sharp decrease, halt, sharp decrease, sharp decrease, halt, and sharp decrease. But anywhere, if we take the composition in anywhere, because we don't know what is the composition. Suppose we are taking any composition, what we are going to check, suppose this I am taking sharp decrease, less decrease till I reach to this point, halt, sharp decrease. That means sharp decrease, less decrease till critical point, till eutectic point, halt, sharp decrease. Sharp decrease, less decrease, halt, sharp decrease. Sharp decrease, less decrease, halt, sharp decrease. So we can take any composition, we can carefully examine the temperature and time graph. We can plot such graphs just by cooling. No need to increase the temperature, we just have to gradually cool the composition. We will get different types of graphs. So we can see this is the melting point of first substance, this is melting point of second substance, this is eutectic point. So we can this and this, we can plot the graph like this and this, like this, which will be successfully proved by this graph. What is this line? 4. That means some mixture in which direct liquid to solid. That means this eutectic point. Direct decrease, liquid, halt, solid, liquid, halt, solid. So for any composition, we can successfully plot the cooling curve, and from the cooling curve, we are able to find out the various phase rule and various phase diagram which can be implemented easily for one component and two component of this type. There are various other also, but that are not included in the syllabus. So in the next class, we will see the next portion.